to PWE on Rogers TV. There's the promoter, Dr. Mask. And now let's take a listen to Adam Hayes, the commissioner.
Mic right out of his hand.
You're about to hear for wrestling clips. I am your commissioner, though, and I am here to make an important announcement. I, as commissioner, am going to be looking at the talent here tonight, each and every single one of them, and judging them by performance. And I will be declaring a #1 contender for the next show right back here at the Legion on April the 12th. And the winner will that person will either face Josh Alexander or your reigning defending Pro Wrestling Eclipse champion, Will White.
A crowd favorite is Will White. The crowd likes that announcement.
I hear what you people think as well, because you guys know. So,
Will White will be defending his title later tonight against Josh Alexander.
Look at the crowd, a massive ruckus crowd here at the Oshawa Legion Hall.
Everyone is amped and ready to go.
ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to officially welcome you here to March Mayhem.
Here's announcer, Gentleman Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Your opening contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, weighing in at 191 pounds, Brent!
And it is our opening contest here, PWE on Rogers TV. Coming out first is Brent Banks, hailing from Toronto.
He's known as the All-Starter. He's going to be starting this one off for us tonight.
Brent Banks, a very athletic young man, very fit, interacting with the crowd here in Oshawa before he hits the ring.
This crowd is loving it. High fives all around.
He's a sportsman, and look at the high-flying agility shown by Brent Banks just getting into the ring.
High fives to the ref and Gentleman Jeff.
Showing respect to everybody here as we kick off tonight's big event.
Introducing his opponent, about to make his way ringside. He hails from Calgary, Alberta, and weighs in at 195 pounds. This is TARIK!
And Brent Banks' opponent tonight is TARIK. As you can see on his shirt, formerly known as Alex Vega, but he's crossed that out of his life and he's getting in the face.
Well, he got something in the face. There's some crotch chops to the fans there.
Fan of the Monster Mafia, TARIK not happy to see that fan in attendance. He's not happy to see these fans either.
I don't think he's really happy to see any of these fans. Oh!
Look
Knocked
at
the
it.
hat right off him.
Look at the disrespect shown by TARIK, who's getting a slap. Disrespect shown by the fans and shown by TARIK. He's initiating all of this.
Well, if he doesn't want to be known as Alex Vega, he's not doing a very good job. Still wearing that shirt.
As you can see, TARIK is also a high flyer. He's quite agile, but he's quite the showboat as well, just taunting the crowd and disrespecting.
Well, he just saluted the crowd. Doesn't seem like they like that too much.
Brent Banks not liking it either, giving him the thumbs down. Brent Banks looks like he's quite the sportsman. On the other hand, TARIK, he looks like he's got a little bad in him.
Well, let me tell you something about these two guys right here. They are both athletic, both very quick in the ring, high flyers. This is going to be a good match.
And listen to the crowd. The crowd is very into this early on, chanting Banks is money, much to the chagrin of TARIK.
Yeah, TARIK doesn't like it at all. Hopefully he doesn't let this get to him during the match, because this crowd is pumped.
Again, a very big crowd here at the Oshawa Legion. They seem to be getting under TARIK's skin.
Just a little bit.
Here we go, we're underway, the opening bout. Here, PWE on Rogers TV. TARIK pushing Banks into the corner. Referee breaking that up. And again, TARIK being...
Someone just called him Tarikable.
The crowd being creative here tonight.
What is wrong with this guy indeed?
TARIK is being disrespected by the crowd and distracted, but he deserves it as he initiated it earlier.
No, you're not wrong about that. Now the whole crowd is chanting Tarikable.
Well, he's changed his name from Alex Vega to TARIK. Maybe he'll change it to Tarikable.
Maybe he'll change it back to Alex Vega.
And Banks is appreciating the crowd support as everybody seems to be behind him here tonight.
Men locking up once again.
TARIK pushing Banks into the opposite corner. And again, the referee breaking it up. And look at the showboat, the hot dog TARIK, taunting Banks before this one even really gets started. And again, going straight to the crowd and ignoring Banks.
Well, I don't know what Banks is thinking right here. This is his time to capitalize. Look at this. TARIK is not paying attention to this match at all.
And that member of the crowd getting in the face of TARIK.
Doesn't seem to bother him too much. He's still ready to go, ready to square off with Brent Banks.
A quick kick and a punch to the back of the head, and Banks is down.
Showing some early dominance here. Elbow to the face.
TARIK doing a good job pushing Banks into the corners early on. Kicks to the midsection.
Stomping a mud hole.
And for the third time this match, the referee has to break up TARIK and push him away from Banks in the corner.
And for the 10th time, he's talking to the crowd.
TARIK really needs to take advantage of what's going on here. Every time he gets the advantage in the corner, he goes straight to the crowd.
Doesn't seem to be slowing him down any.
Shoulder to the midsection.
Huge flip into the ring.
Big slap. Banks off the ropes. Big flip, and there goes TARIK.
Tosses him across the ring. That was huge. Brent Banks coming back, kick to the midsection.
TARIK reverses it. Banks to the corner. Back flip off the top.
Showing that high-flying ability.
Off the middle rope. Cross body. Just a 1 count. TARIK able to kick out.
Crowd seems happy with this one.
The crowd is very into this one. Two high flyers going at it. The all-starter taking on rock-steady TARIK. TARIK setting up Banks. Banks is able to get out of it. Cartwheel by TARIK, goes for the clothesline, and a big slap to the left of the face.
Oh, that has to hurt. Brent Banks is down.
You could hear the smack on that one.
Well, as I said before this match started, this one was going to be fast. The pace is quick. These two are high flyers, extremely athletic. TARIK slowing the pace down a little bit right now.
TARIK is just toying with Brent Banks now. TARIK seems to be dominating, and he's being a little cocky here. He needs to continue the pressure, continue putting on the pressure here on Brent Banks.
Well, that's all Brent Banks needs to capitalize, is just take that little moment where TARIK stops. TARIK goes to interact with the crowd, and this match could turn around in a second.
TARIK again letting go before the 5 count. Going for a very nonchalant pin, only a 2 count. Easy for Banks to kick out on that one.
Doesn't seem too upset with that.
Look at TARIK just sauntering around the ring, allowing Banks to get back up, and Banks goes right back down with a solid headbutt from TARIK. He's showboating to the crowd, to the cameras. And again, this time hooking the leg, only a 2. And the crowd is trying to rile up Brent Banks and get him back into this one.
Seems to be working.
Some young fans in the crowd, some old fans. It's sports entertainment, wrestling for the whole family here in Oshawa and on Rogers TV.
Trading chops.
Corner to corner goes Banks. Banks with the boot to the face.
Up on the ropes again.
TARIK setting up Banks for the torture rack.
Oh, this is painful.
Look at how his back is bending.
He just told the ref to ask him if he gives up. And I wouldn't blame him if he did.
Banks is in some considerable pain. Can he get out of it?
Gets out. But he is down.
Banks with some punches, able to get out of the torture rack. TARIK probably thought he had Banks there.
Well, that can definitely do a lot of damage, a torture rack like that. Doesn't need to stop Banks. He's fighting back.
Banks is fighting and clawing his way back into this one with some chops and punches. As the crowd chants Banks' money, can the all-starter come back in this one? TARIK with the reversal. Big clothesline.
Oh,
And down goes Banks.
anytime Banks gets a little bit of offense, TARIK has the answer.
And as we've seen throughout, right when TARIK gets on the offensive, he just goes right to the crowd instead of pinning, allowing Banks, as we just saw, to kick out once again.
Well, that's the ego of TARIK, that's for sure.
Another forearm. Corner to corner again. Here we go. TARIK is winding up, but again, instead, he decides. Says it's for you in the crowd.
And that was his mistake. That gives Brent Banks the time to come back. Come back. With some huge hits.
TARIK, another reversal. Banks into the corner. Big boot to the face.
Off the ropes.
Banks off the ropes, slides under TARIK. Hops over him, big backflip.
Look at the athleticism. What a drop kick.
TARIK went flying after that drop kick. Banks can feel it. He's feeding off the crowd. Oh, I thought that was it. Only a 2 count for Brent Banks. He can't believe it either.
Well, the momentum has definitely shifted at this point in the match. Brent Banks making a comeback. And for the first time, really, we've seen TARIK almost down and out.
Brent Banks has him up for the Alabama Slammer, but it's reversed.
Doesn't go for the pin.
TARIK with a few flips, gets him up on his shoulders. Fireman's carry.
Oh!
Oh, wow, what a maneuver there.
Knees to the chest. That has to be it. And Brent Banks kicks out.
What a match this has been here so far. The opening bout on PWE here on Rogers TV. This match has gone on now for quite some time. Who's going to come out on top?
Well, I'm surprised that wasn't it right there. Knees to the chest like that. That can knock the wind out of you for sure.
Big knife edge chops as the crowd continues to jaw at TARIK. Brent Banks looks gassed in the corner.
Elbow to the face.
And a big, huge right hand there by TARIK. Big boot attempt by Banks. Banks is able to kick him in the midsection. Here he goes off the ropes.
Oh!
Big, huge jumping side kick. That should do it for TARIK.
And he kicks out. Brent Banks is still very much in this match.
TARIK with the jumping side kick.
I can't believe it.
He's put away many a foe on that one, but Brent Banks able to kick out.
I can't believe he kicked out of that one.
TARIK setting up Banks. What else can he do to put away Banks? Banks pushes him into the corner. Another big boot to the face.
Oh!
Banks wasn't
Gets
phased
him up
though.
on the top ropes. What's he going for here? And Alabama slam into the corner. No!
Banks, big knee to the face. Banks setting him up. He's got him up. It's the 360 alley-oop, and he did it.
Oh my God, this has to be it.
And that does it. Brent Banks wins the opening match here. PWE. What a match it was.
What an opening match indeed. That was fast right off the top.
Brent Banks winning. The comeback kid winning with the 360 alley-oop. He is victorious. We have a lot more coming. Don't go anywhere. PWE on Rogers TV. Welcome back to PWE on Rogers TV. We are ready for our second match of the evening. Take it away, Gentleman Jeff. Buck Gunderson first to the ring here in the red and white leather. He must have known he was going to be on Rogers TV when he prepared for tonight's action.
Absolutely. It's his Rogers TV debut.
Hailing from Scarborough, Ontario. He's been doing this for about 5 years, but it's his first time trying to impress the crowd here at the Oshawa Legion Hall.
He looks like he's ready to go. I like his jacket.
Some flashy attire for sure. He's got the studs. He's very Canadian.
Looks like the Thriller coat.
It does look like the Thriller coat. And he does have some intensity in his eyes as he tosses some sweat towards some of the crowd. And just like we saw earlier with TARIK, Buck Gunderson is letting this crowd have it. And now his attire is a little Jerry Lawler-esque as well.
It is very Jerry Lawler-esque, you're right.
Getting a lot of his inspiration from the 70s and 80s is Buck Gunderson. Taking on Mr. Gunderson is Ray Steele. Ray Steele in some more traditional looking wrestling attire here tonight. Ray Steele making the most of this opportunity. High-fiving all the youngsters in the crowd and showing some respect. Thanking everybody for coming out here. PWE in Oshawa.
Well, everyone's having a good time so far.
It doesn't get any better than this. Sports, entertainment, and wrestling for the whole family. And it's all local. So this is our second match of the evening here. We saw Brent Banks defeat TARIK, formerly known as Alex Vega, in our first matchup. This is our second.
Buck Gunderson, a very classic looking wrestler.
Gunderson. He looks very intense in there. He hears the crowd, but I don't think he's sure what to make of it. Seems to be going a little crazy in the ring as both competitors lock up early.
Telling the ref to get him off.
Buck Gunderson. He's saying that Ray Steele was grabbing his hair.
Well, maybe he was.
He could have been grabbing his chest hair. Ray Steele definitely has the size advantage here over Buck Gunderson in this one.
Well, we'll see who can dominate early.
Ray Steele showing his strength and power, knocking Buck Gunderson to the ground.
Buck isn't too happy about this.
Buck Gunderson is complaining non-stop here since the bell rang.
Asking the crowd if he thinks he's strong.
Well, Buck, I think he is pretty strong. He just threw you to the ground. Buck Gunderson showing off his pythons, and he wants the feats of strength. I don't know if Buck Gunderson really wants that.
This may not be a good idea for Buck Gunderson, but he's calling for the feats of strength. And the crowd's getting real into it.
Gunderson's known as the entertainer, and so far he's doing just that. And that feats of strength did not last long at all.
Oh, but Buck Gunderson showing real advantage there. Is he grabbing the ear?
Gunderson is grabbing the ear, catching Ray Steele off guard there a little bit. Ray Steele not happy about that one, going for the suplex, holding Buck Gunderson up in the air. Look at the strength.
Showing his strength.
Quick cover and just a 2 count. Gunderson able to kick out.
Ray Steele calling for the finish early on in this matchup.
Well, Steele is dominating. Can he put Buck Gunderson away early?
Buck Gunderson gets out of it, rolls out of harm's way into the crowd.
Knowing he's at a disadvantage, I guess it is a smart move by Gunderson.
Maybe his back hurts. Crowd's not buying it.
His heart's pounding a little hard. He's losing his breath. He just needs a little breather here.
The referee is going to count him out. Oh, he says he's fine.
It seems like he's been out there for a while, but the referee allowing this one to continue as Ray Steele says he wants to finish this off. He doesn't want Buck Gunderson outside the ring.
Hey, he's just doing his stretches. Give him a second.
Hey, Buck. Gunderson is terrified. Going for a very late elbow drop there.
Missed the elbow.
Ray Steele was nowhere to be found on that. Steele now slowly sauntering into the ring. Look at Gunderson kicking the middle rope when the referee wasn't looking.
Taking full advantage when the time is right.
Gunderson, can he put him away? Just a 1 count. With some cheap tactics here, Buck Gunderson is able to stay alive against the much stronger Ray Steele.
Oh, and a back rake.
A rake to the back, that hurts. You can see Ray Steele writhing in pain. Now a knife edge chop to boot.
This man with the cheap shots. Didn't let go of that clothesline. Hung on as he drove him into the rope.
One more chop for good measure. Off the ropes, Ray Steele flipping
Sunset
over, going for
flip.
the pin.
Oh, and he's got the rope.
That looked like it might have been it, but Gunderson, smart move, grabbing the bottom rope.
Oh, such disrespect by Buck Gunderson.
Big headbutt to the back. Steele able to kick out. What looked like all Ray Steele at the beginning of this match has turned into somehow Buck Gunderson taking control. Gunderson looking to choke out Ray Steele here.
He's going to take a bit of control here. Now you'll notice that every time Buck Gunderson gets a hold on Ray Steele, he's either focusing on the neck or the arm. And that's possibly to build him up to the end of the match when he can put him away with his submission move. It's also known as the near-life experience.
That's right, the near-life experience from Buck Gunderson. If he can put that on Ray Steele, well, there's a 2 count. Maybe this will put away Ray
This could be
Steele.
it right now. No, and he's holding on. The strength of... Oh, I thought he rolled out of that one. Driving his face into the mat. That has to hurt.
Ray Steele's face just being driven hard into the mat there. You'd think that would bust up his nose or something. Ray Steele is in a tough spot here.
Face driven into the mat once again. Another headbutt by Buck Gunderson. It's going to take more than that to put Ray Steele away, I'm sure of it.
Buck Gunderson's antics early on in this one may have been part of his strategy. Another headbutt off the top ropes. Falling kind of like Jerry Lawler there as well. He must be a fan of the King.
Seems to draw a lot of inspiration from Jerry Lawler. Oh, now he means business.
Gunderson takes off the one strap that he has, going to the very top rope. But he's caught by Ray Steele. Steele dropping Gunderson. He is going for the pin, but Steele
Still kind of out of it.
in lots of pain as well.
Both men are down.
The referee going for his 10 count. Who can get up first? The crowd is chanting for Steele. Some more creative chants here from the Oshawa crowd, chanting "Gunder sucks." Ray Steele with some right hands. Gunderson off the ropes. Big clothesline by Steele. Goes for the pin. And Gunderson kicks out just at the last second.
That was a close call. Huge clothesline from Ray Steele. Didn't put him away. He's calling for the end of the match right now.
Gunderson up on the shoulders. But Gunderson,
Oh, and this is it. Could be a big mistake by Ray Steele. He's going for it. Oh, Ray Steele lucky to get out of that one.
Steele with some shoulders to the midsection. Steele can feel it. Can he put Gunderson away? Gunderson, big kick through the ropes. Gunderson stalking Steele. Head first into the top turnbuckle. Look at Gunderson, he's laughing. There's a little bit of psychotic nature inside of Buck Gunderson.
Strength of Ray Steele holding onto that rope, not letting him go for the whip, reverses it. Oh, and here he is. Buck Gunderson setting up for it again. The near-life experience.
Gunderson trying to lock it in. Some headbutts to the back of the head. He's been using his head all match. Gunderson has him in the near-life experience.
Just a painful move.
He's pulling on the left arm and the right. And there he goes.
Ray Steele taps out. I don't think he had any other choice.
Steele tapping out. Buck Gunderson is victorious here tonight with the near-life experience. A surprising outcome as Steele had the physical advantage. What a match. We'll be back. Welcome back to PWE on Rogers TV, and we are in for a huge matchup right here. Take it away, gentleman Jeff.
Introducing first, about to make his way ringside. He hails from Hamilton, Ontario, and weighs in at 231 pounds. He is one half of the Monster Mafia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome All Ego Ethan.
And there he is, hashtag all ego. Follow him on Twitter, he's always on there. Making his way to the ring here in Oshawa. Oh, scaring a young fan there in the ring. There's a fan of the Monster Mafia as well. Ethan Page, one half of that duo.
That does not like him at all. Been here a few times. PWE on Rogers TV, and hasn't seemed to change too much since the last time we saw him.
No, Ethan Page is a cocky young man.
Guess that's why they call him all ego.
And now we're ready for the entrance of the man that everyone came to see in this marquee matchup.
Absolutely.
Is Ethan Page ready for what's about to come down that aisle?
Introducing his opponent, about to make his way ringside. He hails from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and weighs in at 248 pounds. He is a former three-time world heavyweight champion, former ECW television champion, former ECW heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the franchise SHANE Douglas.
No joke.
It looks like we're going to hear from Douglas.
Here come the EC dub chants.
You got a great pedigree and a great future in front of you. I've seen guys like Brian Pillman
Flying Brian.
not attain what they should have because they allowed that attitude and that big mouth to write checks their ass couldn't cash.
Shane Douglas imparting some knowledge and experience on Ethan Page.
I say, stop playing around with people here. These people, by the way, understand what I see Canadians is this. Let's see here. Owen Hart. Oh, yeah. Davey Boy Smith.
Great Canadian legend.
Brent the Hitman Hart.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will
You
be.
know what great wrestling is. So you can run your mouth or you can put your fists up. I say you earn their respect like those three men I just mentioned. Okay.
The crowd does not want to hear from Ethan Page. They just want to see these two go at it.
I want to cut the mic.
Now, one thing that you did say that rings true is that I do have a very bright future. But right now, Shane Douglas, I'm looking at the freaking past.
And tonight it's young versus old. Ethan Page not showing any respect for Shane Douglas.
Oh. Don't turn your back to Shane Douglas.
And there's the bell. It's time for the franchise versus hashtag all ego.
And it's not quite the ECW arena, but these fans are really into this one, and they're excited to see the franchise Shane Douglas here in Oshawa.
Shane Douglas may be far from home, but this is a home game tonight for him. Shane Douglas and Ethan Page locking horns. Page pushing Douglas into the corner.
And Douglas is up on one rope.
Ethan Page backing up, not wanting anything to do with Douglas in the corner.
Shane Douglas saying the crowd doesn't like you to Ethan Page.
And boy, is he right.
Calling for Shane Douglas to punch him.
This crowd doesn't want Shane Douglas just to win. They want him to inflict some pain and punch Ethan Page in the face.
This crowd is sick. You want an ECW style match or what?
We'll see how hardcore this one gets. Page going for the clothesline there. But Douglas counters with some punches to the face. Head bouncing off the turnbuckle. Douglas just grabbing the face of Ethan Page.
Well, Shane Douglas, 30 years strong in the wrestling business and showing that he's still got it. Up against the young all-ego Ethan Page.
Douglas a slow pace, but he seems to be systematically taking down Page here early on. Oh! You can see Page's head hitting hard, the forehead right on the steel.
Well, these fans were chanting ECW, and it looks like they're getting a little taste of it right now.
I think Ethan Page is reconsidering what he said earlier about Shane Douglas.
Telling the fans to move back. This is not going to be pretty. I can't wait to see what the franchise has in store.
All ego reverses it. Douglas back first into the steel barricade. That's gotta hurt. Page now quickly going to the top. He's not going for a move though. He's just taunting the crowd. Page a big punch to Douglas, who just rolls back into the ring. Douglas had the momentum there. But going into that steel barricade, Page seems to be at the advantage now. The crowd is not liking where this one's going.
Oh, neck first into that bottom rope.
That's gotta choke Douglas a bit, maybe even wind him.
I would definitely say that's gotta knock the wind out of you. Now, using the bottom rope as leverage, driving his foot into the throat.
It is an up-and-comer versus a legend here at the Oshawa Legion Hall. And right now, the next generation is on top. Some heavy, heavy kicks to the midsection as Shane Douglas is down on the bottom rope.
Ethan Page saying he's the man.
Ethan Page seems to feed off of the negativity of the crowd.
That's why they call him all ego. The Legion is packed tonight with fans here to see Shane Douglas, but they have to be over capacity Ethan's ego here tonight.
Ethan Page with the bear hug on Shane Douglas. Focusing more on that back that went into the steel barricade earlier on. Putting the pressure on the lower back. Shane Douglas is in a lot of pain.
Slowly taking Shane Douglas down.
The veteran. His back may not be what it used to be, and Ethan Page is taking advantage of that. The crowd is trying to rile up Shane Douglas with the ECW chants, but Page is not letting up. This is one of the marquee matchups here tonight, PWE on Rogers TV.
Ethan Page getting some leverage there with the weight that he's putting onto Shane Douglas's back and midsection.
Brent Banks defeating TARIK earlier on. And just before our last commercial break, Buck Gunderson taking down Ray Steele.
Both have been incredible matches, and this is the one that I think a lot of fans here have come to see. So far, it's been a great card and a great night here in PWE.
That is absolutely right. This is one of the marquee matchups for sure. Shane Douglas looks to be getting a second win, feeding off the crowd. He's asking for more.
ECW chants pumping him up. He's ready to go. Oh, and a bite to the forehead. The franchise getting back into this.
The franchise getting extreme with his teeth. All Ego not too happy about getting bitten there. Big, huge suplex, a big slam there by Shane Douglas.
That took a lot out of All Ego Ethan Page, just the pure force from the franchise. Going for the cover.
Only able to get his right arm over, making it easy for Ethan Page to kick out.
Well, the force of Shane Douglas's belly-to-belly suplexes. That'll take the best of them down.
Shane Douglas sporting the black and yellow representing Pittsburgh, which is very close to Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, where his career really all started. And Douglas able to kick out at 2. Ethan Page and the crowd, they don't like one another, but Ethan Page is still able to get it done in the squared circle.
Well, can he get it done tonight against the franchise?
Ethan Page slapping and taunting the franchise. No respect at all for the franchise.
There's kids in the front row.
Ethan Page has never heard of respect for his elders.
Respect for a legend of the business. That is the franchise, Shane Douglas.
And it seems to finally have gotten to Douglas. Douglas has lost it.
Going corner to corner.
And ends it off. Shane Douglas has an answer to Ethan Page. Page with a quick boot to the bottom of the chin. Douglas is dazed and he's down with a big clothesline. Is that it?
Is this it? Oh, it's going to take more than that to take the franchise out of this one.
Within milliseconds, Ethan Page almost had the victory there.
Thumbs up from All Ego Ethan Page, posing for the camera.
All Ego taking a break. Thumbs up.
Hashtag All Ego.
And we'll probably see that one on Twitter later. Shane Douglas again in some pain. Ethan Page not letting up, hammering some shots to the side of the face, and a big kick again to the back that he's been working on throughout this matchup.
Well, about a second ago, he was posing for the camera, and now he's all about vicious attacks in the corner.
The crowd was asking for Shane Douglas to punch Ethan Page in the face, but Page seems to have been doing all the punching. Douglas seems to have had enough.
Oh!
Douglas was
franchise.
playing possum there, and it worked. Drawing in Ethan Page, and now Shane Douglas with some offense.
Well, I don't think the ref saw that one. He's got him in the corner. Oh, and another bite to the forehead. Classic Shane Douglas.
Shane Douglas breaking the rules here, but he's used to that. Ethan Page, quick roll up. He's got his foot on the ropes. Both feet on the ropes. And that does it, Ethan Page.
Ethan Page wins this one. He steals the match. I can't believe it.
He robbed Shane Douglas. Both feet on the middle rope, getting
Doesn't
the leverage.
matter. The ref didn't see it. The ref called the 3 count. That's it. Ethan Page wins this one. He really got one over on the franchise. These fans aren't happy.
The fans aren't happy, and the franchise, Shane Douglas, can't be very pleased with that outcome either. It looks like he has the mic.
Every night, when I'm in front of wrestling fans that know great wrestling, like you guys. I've seen you bring fingers in the air all night tonight. We all know what that means. The kids in the building, let's explain it. This was the triple threat. It wasn't a wrestling thing. It was my big brother, it was my little brother, and they're both gone. So if a great town like this in Canada, like Oshawa, Canada, will indulge me for one more minute, I'd love to introduce my big and little brother tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, upstairs tonight in heaven, weighing 478 3/4 pounds. I give you, from Asbury Park, the best big man in the history of this business. Ladies and gentlemen, and king tonight, upstairs tonight, the beast from the east, Mr. Bam Bale.
Some respect for a professional wrestling legend indeed, Mr. Bam Bam Bigelow.
Crowd chanting along, thank you, Bam Bam. Indeed, one of the best big men in the business.
My little brothers, the best technician the sport has ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing 223 1/4 pounds, from Spring Lake, New Jersey, I give you the anchor of the triple threat, Mr. No Gimmicks Needed, Chris Candido.
Shane Douglas paying homage and showing respect to some fallen wrestlers who we've lost over the years.
Oh, Chris Candido, one of the greats.
It's a sign of respect from us to you, and it's also a sign of what I'm seeing in companies like this across the country. Bimbos like Dixie Carter have no place in our business. Billionaires like Vince McMahon have damn near killed it. We have a choice. We can allow those two morons to continue with Cartoon Man. Or we can support dressing rooms like this, companies like this, fans like you, and tell Dixie, go shut it and Mo, you're out of business. We're being the sport, the sport, our professional wrestling. Oshawa, I raised the 3 fingers.
Well, all class from the franchise.
Shane Douglas showing his support for local wrestling. Welcome back to the Oshawa Legion Hall. It's PWE on Rogers TV, and we're ready for another match here this evening. Coming to the ring first is John Atlas, sporting some blue and orange trunks. And from behind, quickly, it's RJ City.
RJ City getting right to business.
Not wasting any time. RJ City not even getting an entrance and surprising John Atlas from behind. RJ City, big chop. He wants to take advantage early on and probably end this as soon as the bell rings.
Well, he's off to a good start. What a surprise attack. RJ City.
John Atlas on the rebound. Probably just coming to his wits there. Shocked that RJ City stormed him from behind.
Oh, and bounces off the ropes.
John Atlas hitting the top rope hard. Might have hit him in the throat area.
I'd say it definitely did.
What action we've seen here tonight so far, though, folks. PWE on Rogers TV. Ethan Page snuck out a victory just before the commercial break against Shane Douglas.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe that happened.
The franchise taken down by #AllEgo. But now RJ City looking for a win quick here.
That was a nice neck breaker.
John Atlas able to kick out. Two evenly matched athletes here in the ring. Both men with good physiques. RJ City on top early on. But a big, huge running shoulder by John Atlas.
Running shoulder takes him down.
Atlas bouncing back.
Scoop slam.
Elbow to the bottom of the chest area. And another one with some oomph.
Dropping those elbows. And the third one for good measure.
Will it put him away? Just a 1 count on RJ City, who quickly runs to the corner trying to get away from Atlas.
He's catching his breath after those 3 elbows, and I don't blame him.
Huge boot to the face from RJ City. He planted that one squarely, looking like in the left eye of John Atlas.
Right in the eye, yeah. Yeah, I was tossing to the corner. Head bouncing off the top turnbuckle.
RJ City, a Canadian wrestler. Big clothesline. And he holds on to the right arm.
He's saying that's one. Looks like he's got more in store for John Atlas.
He's got Atlas by the right wrist. Not letting Atlas go anywhere. Twisting the arm again. And another big clothesline, but that's just number 2.
And that's 2.
RJ City took advantage early at the entrance area, and he's been on top ever since. And he's doing it with a smile on his face, but Atlas, he ducks that one. He's countering with some rights. Oh, RJ City, knee to the midsection, and he gets back on top.
Big elbow to the face.
John Atlas is taking a lot of damage to his face in this match. Referee scolding RJ City. Quick flip, twisting the neck of John Atlas.
Well, that could very well come into play.
Forearm in the face there by RJ City. RJ, big kick to the side of the head. Showing off to the crowd and to the camera saying hi to everybody at home watching on Rogers TV. RJ City stalking Atlas. He's at the top. Oh! And throughout this whole matchup, RJ City is doing all of this with a smile on his face. And again, each time he goes for the pin on John Atlas, he rubs the forearm into the chin area of Atlas. Blowing another kiss, this time right to John. Oh!
Showboating a little bit now.
The false jump and a slap, but that seems to have awoken John Atlas.
RJ City wasn't expecting that.
Atlas is asking for it. Is RJ City going to oblige? Oh, what?
Spits on the hang.
Off the ropes, he ducks. Spinning wheel kick. John Atlas going for the pin.
RJ City might be seeing stars right now.
RJ City able to kick out at 2. Atlas off both ropes. RJ City,
He's locking it in. He's locking in. Good night, everybody.
he's trying to put John Atlas to sleep, but Atlas knows what RJ City's going for. Atlas trying to push off City into the corner.
I was saying RJ City was working the neck earlier in the match, and that could very well come into play later. And when it comes to the sleeper hold known as good night, everybody, that'll do it.
Atlas with a big splash, asking the crowd here if they want it again, going for another splash, and he hits it. RJ City, he's winded in the corner. Third time's a charm.
Oh!
RJ City,
Knee to the chin.
huge knee there.
Huge drop kick.
John Atlas countering with a kick of his own. Now both men are down.
We can see a double count out right here.
They're both breathing quite heavily.
These guys are taking a lot out of each other. I can't believe the action we've seen thus far.
The referee is checking on both wrestlers. Going for his 10 count as the crowd is chanting for RJ City. Very vocal fans here tonight. Will they be able to break this 10 count?
We're at 9. Both men getting up to their feet. RJ City up quick. John Atlas to his feet as well.
Both men trading punches. RJ City with another one. Hammering Atlas. Punching to the side. Another to the face. City's reeling.
These guys are pretty evenly matched.
Each man countering the other throughout this one. RJ City off the ropes. Now Atlas with a body check of his own. Atlas, big slam. And
Kick out after
RJ
2. That was
City.
a close call. I can't believe it.
Very close there. Atlas almost putting RJ City away. John Atlas, he's revving up the band. RJ City, he's going for a ride. City counters. RJ City
Got him back up. Huge spine buster.
Spine buster by Atlas. That's got to do it. He had both legs, but RJ City kicks up, but straight into a one-legged grab. John Atlas looking to make RJ City tap in the middle of the ring.
Oh man, and the pressure on the knee, the leg, the back, this has to hurt. RJ City struggling.
RJ City holding on for dear life. Will he tap or will he make it to the
He's almost
bottom
there.
rope?
He's almost there. Just reach your hand out. He's got it.
RJ City breaks the hold. And Atlas finally lets go. RJ City stays alive.
Crowd not behind Atlas in this one.
The referee telling Atlas to back up so that RJ City has a chance to get up.
Atlas doesn't seem to care. Oh, and a thumb to the eye. And now he's locked it in. This is it.
RJ spins him around. He's got him in the good night, everybody.
And this could be good night for John Atlas.
RJ City's looking for Atlas to take a snooze. Will Atlas go to sleep tonight?
And the ref
does it. The referee calls for the bell. John Atlas tapped out. And RJ City is your winner.
I don't even think he tapped out. I don't think he had a chance.
The referee says John Atlas could not continue in the match, therefore your winner, RJ.
Well, it's called good night, everybody, for a reason, because John Atlas is out.
Passing out, John Atlas not even able to tap. RJ City's your winner, and now he's going to speak to the crowd.
If you like what you saw right now, be sure to watch Monday, March 16th, 8 p.m. Murdoch Mysteries on ABC. To see the man who put the entertainment back in sports entertainment. RJ
Welcome back, everybody, to the Oshawa Legion Hall for Pro Wrestling Eclipse on Rogers TV. It is time for Kaitlin Diamond and the one known as Bale.
Here's the challenger for the Flame title tonight. Sporting that Canada gear. Proud to be from Toronto.
Oh, Canada is Kaitlin Diamond, known as the Anti-Diva.
Friends in the crowd, apparently.
9 years of in-ring experience. Getting some love here from the Oshawa crowd. But a tough opponent tonight for Kaitlin Diamond. She definitely wants the crowd to be on her side tonight.
Introducing her opponent, about to make her way ringside. She hails from Thornhill, Ontario, and weighs in tonight at 1,000 pounds of pure awesomeness. She is your current, reigning, and defending Pro Wrestling Eclipse Flame Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Suicide Blonde, Xandra!
Gentlemen, Jeff sure likes Xandra Bale. She is 1,000 pounds of awesomeness.
What an intro.
She is the PWE Flame Champion. What an intro indeed. Xandra Bale, a PWE vet over the last couple of years. And she is the Flame Champion, sporting the belt and showing it off to the crowd.
Well, it's fair to say she's been fairly dominant in this Flame Championship division, that's for sure.
Xandra Bale flaunting that title. Look at that title. A silver heart. Xandra Bale is on fire. But Kaitlin Diamond, she's ready.
Well, the belt is on the line in this match.
And the crowd here in Oshawa is already chanting for a new champ. PWE fans don't seem to enjoy Xandra Bale as their Flame champion.
The champion's gonna speak. Let's hear what she has to say.
I don't even think they're gonna let her talk.
Crowd is so loud you can barely hear her.
And now the "You Suck" chants are filling up the Oshawa Legion Hall. One of the more despised wrestlers here. I don't think the fans want you to go home, Xandra. They want you to defend the title.
Crowd seems to appreciate Kaitlin Diamond.
Not happening. I am renaming today Xandra Bale Appreciation Day.
Xandra Bale.
You should all be groveling at my feet.
She wants appreciation from the crowd, but she's not getting it.
You won't grovel for me. Every lady will grovel for me. You want to show my title, honey? Beg me for it. Get down on the ground and beg me for it.
Telling Kaitlin Diamond to beg for the title. After all, it is Xandra Bale Appreciation Day. Let's not forget, she just declared it.
Let's see if Xandra Bale Appreciation Day starts trending on Twitter. It might if she's able to pull out the victory and to successfully defend her championship here tonight.
Kaitlin Diamond's gonna do it.
Oh! The referee letting that one slide, ringing
Roll
the
up.
bell. A quick roll up. Xandra Bale able to kick out.
I thought that one was over.
Kaitlin Diamond almost pulled a fast one there, winning the title quickly. Quick tosses by Diamond. Diamond in more traditional athletic gear. Bale in a more rebellious outfit.
Oh, the champion's not off to a good start right now.
Not looking good for the defender here. Bale into the corner. Getting the crowd all pumped up. Diamond a running bulldog now.
Oh, driving Xandra Bale's face into the mat. Could this be it?
Bale able to kick out at 2. The anti-diva Kaitlin Diamond on top.
Xandra Bale's not going to give up her title that easy.
Xandra Bale caught off guard a little bit here, in a lot of pain. Diamond off the top, spinning kick by Xandra Bale.
Wow.
Connecting right to the face.
Wow, caught her with that spinning wheel kick in midair.
But Kaitlin Diamond kicking out only at 1.
So far, the intensity has been a full 10 in this match.
Both competitors very into it. The crowd is loving this one.
Well, let's not forget the title is on the line, folks.
Oshawa is hoping for a new Pro Wrestling Eclipse Flame champion. And they're hoping that the woman in the Canadian flag outfit will be that champion.
Oh, telling the crowd to be quiet. We definitely heard the impact on that one. Oh,
What a kick.
again to the front. Champion's not going down without a fight.
What a smooth move there by Xandra Bale. Bale seems to be with it now after being shocked by Diamond at the beginning of this one. Well, before the ring bell even sounded.
Oh, and a hurricanrana.
Kaitlin Diamond on the other side of the ring. Will Bale go for the cover? No, she's deciding to taunt and flaunt, finally going for the cover. A nonchalant pin there, not even hooking the leg. Diamond easily able to kick out. Diamond very slow to get up. Bale helps her. Diamond with some punches to the gut. Bale, a quick DDT. And that's only two. And again, the crowd chanting for a new champ.
They want a new champ.
Both competitors trying to get to their feet. Bale's up first, saying that she's the champ and she wants to stay that way.
Choking her out on the middle rope.
Kaitlin Diamond maybe bitten off a little more than she can chew here tonight.
Oh, and a chop. We heard the impact on that one for sure. Champion Xandra Bale's dominating in this one.
Huge knife edge chop to the chest of Kaitlin Diamond. Diamond now off the ropes, underneath the arm.
Oh, and a spinning neck breaker.
Diamond going for the pin. Two.
Took a little too long to get the cover there.
Oh, Diamond going for a maneuver there, but Bale holding on to the ropes. Stalking Diamond from behind.
Drop to the back.
Drop kick into the middle rope. Big forearm by Bale. Russian leg sweep there. Now Bale. She has Kaitlin Diamond. Will Diamond tap out? Able to pull her over.
Kaitlin Diamond rolls it into a pin. Well, the ref thought her shoulder was down, and that was a pretty good reversal.
Xandra Bale caught off guard there.
Nice way out of that submission, that's for sure. Good thinking by Kaitlin Diamond. Keeps herself in this match.
Bale going to the top. Off the
Here
middle
we go.
ropes.
Oh, catches her in the crossbody.
Dropping Bale. Both ladies are on the mat.
That's almost the world's strongest slam. Both ladies need to get to their feet.
The crowd yelling at both of these competitors to get up.
This match is a double countout. Xandra Bale retains her title.
They're both able to get up. Kaitlin Diamond with a clothesline. Quickly an elbow. Big, huge spine buster into the corner.
Is this it?
Hooked the leg and everything, but Bale able to kick out. Elbow by Bale. Kaitlin going back for more. Diamond
Hurricanrana, no! Oh!
tossing Xandra Bale back into the corner off the middle rope.
She learned it the first time.
Will that do it? Will Diamond be the new champion?
Oh,
No.
I thought that was it. I thought that was for sure it. Even the crowd thought that was 3.
Kaitlin Diamond milliseconds away from becoming the new PWE Flame Champion.
What's it gonna take to put Xandra Bale away? Oh, and a roll up by the champ.
Xandra Bale had the tights. Diamond able to kick out still. Big kick to the side of the head. Bale grabbing
Good.
Diamond quickly.
For Xandra Bale right now. The tornado D. Oh, no.
A flipping neck breaker
Was
there.
not expecting that. This could put her away right now.
Xandra Bale not letting up. She's going for the bailout. Reversed. Diamond now.
Can't believe it. Oh!
She hit it.
Cover! Cover! We could have a new champ! She did it!
Kaitlin Diamond has done it. She is the new PWE Flame Champion.
I can't believe it. Kaitlin Diamond's walking out of here with the Flame Championship.
Kaitlin Diamond with the S drop after getting out of the Fisherman Neckbreaker bailout. And she is your new Flame Champion. Wow. What a match it was. We have a lot more coming up for you. Don't go anywhere. It's PWE on Rogers TV. Welcome back. It is time for our main event of the evening here at the Oshawa Legion Hall. Pro Wrestling Eclipse on Rogers TV. Coming out first is Josh Alexander. He is the contender for the PWE Heavyweight title.
Well, they call him the walking weapon, and they call him that for a reason. Josh Alexander can dominate in the ring.
Josh Alexander, one half of the tag team with hashtag All Ego, the Monster Mafia. But tonight it's all him versus the champion.
And here's the champion himself.
The PWE Heavyweight Champion, Will White, from right here in Durham region. He is the hometown boy, and he'll have the support tonight.
Well, he's been the champion here in PWE for quite some time, dare I say it. The reigning, defending, undisputed PWE champion, Will White. I said it.
Channeling your inner Gentleman Jeff. Or your Paul Heyman.
That's right, I'm ripping Gentleman Jeff off with that one.
Will White making his way to the ring. We're in for a big, huge main event here, folks. Will White, Josh Alexander, the PWE title. We've seen some tremendous matches from Will White here on PWE.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event. It is a single match scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the Pro Wrestling Eclipse Championship. Introducing first the challenger in the corner to my right. Hailing from Toronto, Ontario, weighing in at 224 pounds, he is Lord half of the Monster Mafia, walking weapon,
Josh Alexander wrestling all over North America. He's been doing it for 8 years, but tonight he's looking to become the PWE champion.
Introducing his opponents in the corner to my left. Hailing from Pickering, Ontario. Weighing at 202 pounds. He is your current reigning and defending Pro Wrestling Eclipse champion,
Will White, the current champion, representing P-Town here tonight.
Is that what they call it, P-Town?
That is what they call it, Pickering. Will White is putting Pickering on the map
Absolutely.
as the PWE heavyweight champion, and he wants to leave the building tonight with that title in his hands.
And that's Will White's title.
One last kiss to the gold, hoping to get it back at the end of the match.
These two guys are ready to go in our main event here tonight.
And the bell rings. Both men staring each other down, not in a hurry. Will White going for the respectful handshake.
And Josh Alexander kicking it away.
No respect shown from Josh Alexander. He just wants the fight to get underway.
He's not looking for sportsmanship. He's looking for a championship.
Not looking for sportsmanship, but look at the sportsmanship on the mat from Josh Alexander. Showing some amateur wrestling skills and sporting that headgear.
Will White shaking it off.
Locking up again, Josh Alexander at the advantage, got the left arm of Will White. Wrenching that arm. Look at him twist it. Will White's arm is turned all the way around, but here
Rolling
comes Will White.
Oh. And Josh Alexander a taste. Wow.
Look at the wrestling athleticism from Josh Alexander.
What a back body drop.
Josh Alexander looking confident and looking good early on.
As the champion met his match in Josh Alexander.
Will White looks to be a little shocked by the early offense of Josh Alexander, and there are those demons that we always see from Will White.
Oh no, I don't like this. The crowd's chanting for Bill Black. He's saying, no, stop, what are you doing?
Will White battling his brain early on.
I can only imagine what kind of encouragement from the crowd will do to him.
Josh Alexander, he's smiling.
Champion trying to get back into this.
Will White looks to be a little shook early on. Both men lock up. Josh Alexander, you got to think he'd have the advantage on this one. Will White first to go to his knees. Josh Alexander applying the pressure and pushing Will White to the ground, but here comes Will. Nice technique by Josh Alexander, and Will White is back to the mat.
Josh Alexander is a technician of the ring.
Quick headlock by White, but Josh Alexander gets out of it rather quickly and goes right back to that crouching position. And Will White doesn't know what to do.
Well, the amateur wrestling background is sure showing off here.
Will White looks to be at a loss.
Oh no, here we go. Is this it? Rocking back and forth. The crowd isn't doing any help.
Will White doesn't have the answers, but maybe Bill Black does. up again in the middle of the ring. Quick headlock by Alexander. Alexander just showing some physical prowess. He is just taking over this match.
Oh,
quick
a pin.
pin.
Oh, Alexander gets out of it.
Will White showing some life, but Alexander right back on him.
Will White wrap his leg. Oh, Josh Alexander slaps the leg away. That's one way to get out of this hold.
A very methodical, strategical approach here by Josh Alexander.
Well, he knows what he's doing. Breaks the hold.
Huge shoulder. Josh Alexander also has the physical advantage as well.
Well, Josh Alexander just said new champ, and he could very well be right. He has dominated so far in this match.
And each and every time Will White goes for something, Josh Alexander gets out of it. But here we go. Big knee to the side of the head.
Champ might be back in this thing now. Here we go.
Will White, huge flip. Quickly off the ropes. Dropping the body. Back to the... Goes for the cover. Pin. Just a 2 count. Will White on the offensive now. For the first time, Josh Alexander might be in trouble.
Scoop slam by the champion.
Will White hoping the crowd can help him out here tonight. Not a great start for him.
Well, he's slowly getting back into this one now.
The crowd is chanting for Bill. Will we see Bill Black? Huge splash.
Well, we might just see Bill Black tonight. Who knows? Champ is getting amped up right here.
Another splash by Will White. Putting Josh Alexander in the suplex position. He's telling the crowd that he's ready. Hard suplex. Flipping over. Not going for the pin, but just hammering Josh Alexander. Alexander might be the wrestler, but Will White, he's the brawler.
Is this Will White? Who are we dealing with here? Crowd's chanting Bill Black.
Look at the crazy look on Will White's face. And look at his hair. Josh Alexander stopping that before anything gets started.
Oh, and he catches him in midair.
What a slam. Huge slam is right.
Champion's down, going for the cover. Could have seen a new champ right there.
Boot to the eye. Josh Alexander might be using some different tactics here going forward, especially if he sees that Bill Black's making an appearance.
I don't think any hits to the head from Josh Alexander to Will White is a good idea. If Josh Alexander knows what's good for him.
You definitely don't want to play mind games with Will White either. You won't win in that department.
Absolutely not.
Will White again showing some brief life, but Josh Alexander has been on top throughout this matchup. He might very well be the PWE heavyweight champion by the end of this. And there's the crowd again chanting, they want Bill.
Oh, more hits to the head like that, and they may get him. Look at the strength of Josh Alexander. Crowd's chanting along the time. He had him up for about 7 seconds there.
Will White able to get out of that one.
Oh,
what a clothesline.
kick out by the champion.
Unorthodox pin. He had the leg though. He almost pulled out the victory there. Will White is having some trouble in this one against one half of the Monster Mafia. All Ego Ethan Page must be pretty happy about this.
Champ's kicking his way back into this one. Josh Alexander is not going to let it happen. Oh,
And Alexander has Will White in the submission. What will happen here in the main event? Find out next after the break here, PWE on Rogers TV.
I can't wait.
And we're back. It's the main event here, PWE on Rogers TV. The Pro Wrestling Eclipse heavyweight title match between the champion Will White and there is the challenger Josh Alexander. He has been on top for the majority of this matchup.
He's been going to work on the champ, that's for sure. Using his amateur wrestling background to dominate in this match.
Sporting the headgear and all. He's got what it takes, it seems, to be the champ. Josh Alexander, a slower pace, but it's getting the job done so far.
Taking his match to the outside. Oh, and into the barricade.
Listen to Will White smashing into that steel.
Crowd was chanting ECW earlier. It's getting pretty extreme right here.
That's right, all ego. Ethan Page pulling out the win against the franchise. Shane Douglas. Josh Alexander
just swung him like a pendulum right into that barricade.
Just dominating Will White, hoping to become the champion.
I might have done it right there. That is unforgiving steel.
I don't think we've ever seen Will White be this dominated here in PWE.
That's for sure.
Huge knife edge chop. Look at the face of Will White, and he's
slapped his face.
Slap by Josh Alexander, and Will White hard into the barricade once again.
Oh my God, that has to be doing its toll. Taking its toll on Will White for sure.
Absolutely. Look at Josh Alexander. Complete control as Will White's face raking off the ropes there. What's Josh Alexander have in store for Will White here?
I don't know, but it's sure going to be painful. Here's suplex into the ring.
Feet on the bottom ropes and a suplex. The strength by Josh
This
Alexander.
has to be. Did you see how high Will White bounced off that suplex? After his back hit the barricade 2 times before that?
He must be in some considerable pain. How can the champion withstand all of this punishment? What can Will White do? What will he pull out?
Well, he's got to do something and fast if he wants to retain his title tonight.
He needs something to counter the walking weapon.
As I said, this is why they call Josh Alexander the walking weapon. Look at the damage he has inflicted on the champion.
Both men trading knife edge chops. Will White, he's getting some momentum off the ropes, ducking the clothesline, bouncing off the ropes, cross body.
Flying through the air.
Josh Alexander able to kick out, but Will White has new life.
Oh no. Will White getting ready for another corner splash, misses.
German suplex by Josh Alexander. That's gotta do it. All the punishment to the back of Will White, and only a 1 count.
Took too long to get to the champ. He should have pinned him right away.
Josh Alexander showing some supreme skill here.
Will White laughing it off. Has the damage done nothing so far?
He's lifting
Pure
up Will White.
domination.
More pressure to the back, more damage to the back of Will White.
Little modified torture rack there. Look at his legs dangling behind Josh Alexander. The back is not supposed to bend that way.
No support at all for Will White. Alexander is struggling. White is trying to power out, and he does. Huge punch to the back of the head, though, by Alexander. Off the ropes, elbow by White.
Meets him at the ropes, hits him with an elbow.
White looks to be out of breath.
Oh, Josh Alexander gets back into it. Oh,
Huge slam.
what a tilt-a-whirl.
This could be the turning point. Will this be where Will White makes his comeback? Josh Alexander is down. So is Will White as the referee starts his count.
The crowd's been chanting for Bill Black all night, and you know what? I hate to admit it, but I think Bill Black may have to come out if he wants to retain this title.
Will White might need a different personality to finish this one off.
Well, he's back into it now. Oh, and Josh Alexander goes spilling out of the ring.
Flying over the top rope and through the ropes. What a dive by Will White.
He's like a dart flying through those ropes. Will White's back in this match.
He's got him up. He's going for the Alabama Slammer. It's countered.
Oh, and a
Wow.
knee to the face.
What a knee.
Going for the pin. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he was walking away with his title in hand right there.
That knee very well could have knocked out Josh Alexander, but just out of pure instinct, he was able to kick out and stay alive here in this title matchup.
Well, as we saw, Will White was going for the Alabama Slam, which he calls the blackout. Didn't quite get to hit it on Josh Alexander there.
Alexander back to his wrestling instinct. Some shoulder blocks in the corner. Lifting him up to the top ropes.
Oh,
Josh Alexander finally acknowledging the crowd. He knows that this is an away game for him.
it certainly is. Will White definitely has home field advantage here, as you could say.
Alexander going for the superplex off the top, but Will White battling back. Down goes Alexander. He's in the middle of the ring.
What are we going to see from the champion? Oh, the quickness of Josh Alexander.
Right when you think Alexander is down and out, he bounces right back. Both men are looking a little bit tired here. This is a very competitive matchup here in our main event.
Going for that superplex once again.
Will he pull it off? If he pulls off the superplex, White will be down and out, but White, what's he going for here?
Oh, man, a little sunset flip powerbomb. And the cover. No, that's not it. I can't believe it.
Will White had the leverage and everything on that pin, but Alexander stays alive.
I don't think Will White can believe it either.
What does Will White have to do to keep his title?
I think he knows what he has to do, and it looks like it's about to happen right here. Maybe.
Will White seems to have an idea. WWBBD, he's going to the top ropes.
It's time to fly.
Will White's going aerial, but Alexander's up.
Oh, and a knee to the midsection. Oh, and a huge elbow.
It looked like he was going for a German, but it turned
Gotta
into an
roll him
elbow.
over. He's got to make the cover.
The referee took a little bit long there to go for the pinfall, but Will White's able to grab the bottom rope.
Yeah, but that's the way Josh Alexander has to do it. He can't take the time to make the pin. He has to do it right away. It gives Will White time.
Will White popping up and falling right back down.
Is he in or is he out? I don't think he knows.
Will White, his head must be scrambled after that big blow to the head before that pinfall.
Alexander thinks he's done.
Will White grabbing, holding on to Alexander for dear life. Josh Alexander's gonna put him away here, but no. Will White off the ropes, a roll up. 2 count, he's able to kick out.
That's not gonna do it.
Will White, he's feeling it. He was going for the trunks. It
No
didn't
effect.
phase Will White at all. Another blow to the head, and Will White hits
Making
the
the
ground.
cover. This could be it.
Josh Alexander actually picking Will White back up. Will look to be out cold on that one. Alexander's got him up. A huge pile driver. That's gotta be it.
No, why isn't he making the cover?
What is Josh Alexander doing? He was just about to become the new PWE champion, and he lifted Will White up. What is he thinking?
Wow, the ego on this guy. His tag team partner must have rubbed off on him because he says it's not over until he says it is.
You gotta think that's gonna come back to hurt Josh Alexander.
Well, maybe not. He has been dominating for the majority of this match.
When you have an opportunity to become the champion and beat that champion, you do it. But this match continues on.
Not a wise strategy, I must admit.
Another boot to the side of the head. The fans here don't really know what to make of this. Will White has never been punished like this before.
Picking him up by his nose.
And there's Will White. Alexander with a punch of his own. Trading blows back and forth. Will White's barely hanging on. He can barely stand up. The headgear is off. Josh Alexander.
They're trading blows here.
The ears are exposed. Will White. He's battling. Look at the heart. Will White, the courage. Does he finally hear the crowd? He punches himself in the face. Will we finally see it? Will White's ready.
He's ready to go.
Will we see the transformation?
Oh!
Another punch to the face. Will
Josh
White is out on his
Alexander.
feet.
Does that spinning elbow once again. Oh!
A side kick. Josh Alexander able to stay on his feet though. He's going for that suplex again. And another German suplex.
And that's what you call Suplex City. No!
But there's Bill Black.
Bill Black is out!
He
Bill Black
bounces up.
is here!
That German suplex phased Will White, but it didn't hurt Bill Black. This matchup has changed completely now. Look at the intensity.
There's new life breathed into the champion.
It's like a new competitor has entered the ring, but there's
And
another German
suplex. Josh Alexander. No! Bill Black got right back up from that. Into a spear. I can't believe it.
His
Going up
personality is just crazy. He doesn't feel pain, folks. Bill Black to the top.
Oh, there it is. Going for the cover.
And there is your winner. Wow, I can't believe it.
What a match. What a main event.
Bill Black. He pops out of nowhere. We finally saw the transformation. And he's able to retain the championship here in Durham region on Rogers TV. He is the Pro Wrestling Eclipse champion.
Well, that was a close match, that's for sure.
As Commissioner of Pro Wrestling Clips, I want to congratulate Bill Black on retaining his championship belt.
It didn't seem like he was going to win, but he pulled it off.
I said before, I don't live in the present, I look to the future. And choosing a #1 contender.
Who's it gonna be?
At a show to be determined, you will face RJ City.
And there you have it, folks. The new #1 contender for Will White's title is RJ City, who we saw earlier on tonight.
These two are gonna square off in the ring next time.
RJ City getting in the face of Bill Black or Will White. Who knows who he is right now?
He's ready to go right now. Both men are stepping into the ring. Is this gonna happen right now?
Is he putting the title on the line right now as we speak? Is it going to happen? Bill Black looks ready. RJ City. He wants a handshake. But is that what Bill Black wants? And there's the handshake, ladies and gentlemen. We're set. RJ City is the #1 contender, and a slap.
Oh, and a cheap slap by RJ City.
What a cheap slap. Thanks for joining us, PWE and Rogers TV.